Good morning, it's David at Autobunker. You join me on a very sunny morning at the Eurotunnel terminal, and I'm driving over to Stuttgart in the Autobunker Cayman to go and see some friends and do some October-y beer festival type things. So if I'm going through Germany in a sports car, there's only one place to have a stopover tonight, isn't there? Of course, that's Nurburg. So we're going to get there, do a couple of laps of the Nordschleife. There's a Touristenfahrten running from 5 till 7 this evening. It's got to crack on across the middle of Europe, get to the track, and I'll do a few little videos of what's happening over there and what's changed in the 15 or so years since I last went there. So I'll see you on the other side of the channel, and let's get to the Nordschleife. So it's a quick trip across the top of France into Belgium, around the dreaded Brussels ring road, and then down through Prüm and Gerolstein and across the back roads to Nurburg, up to a tour of the hotel and the car park, and we'll see what's happening at the ring. And perhaps more importantly, we'll find out if I can remember my way around the Nordschleife and came home in one piece. One thing that is driving me slightly mad on this journey is I hadn't realised before I crossed the channel that the speedo only has miles an hour on it, which is sort of fine when you're in town doing 50 and that's 31 miles an hour, or 130k and that's 83. I know those ones, but when you're going through random Belgian roadworks and you need to quickly work out what 70k or 90k is, thankfully the Waze comes through on the Android Auto on the PTCM Plus, so that's fine, but it does mean you're having to do some mental counts between miles an hour and kilometers an hour. I'm going to switch my Waze over to K's to avoid that problem. Just a first world problem. So here we are in my very nice racing car inspired hotel room in the Dorint, getting to grips with the Nespresso machine after 4 hours 50 minutes heading across Europe. But come and look at this view. Let me see if I can do this on the reverse camera. Absolutely stunning view of the Grand Prix circuit, and if I spin round we can see over to the Nordschleife, and up here these are the loops, just can you see there, where they link the circuits together sometimes, so you can drive the Nordschleife and the modern Grand Prix circuit. So yeah, really great room. It's been an Audi experience day whizzing around out there. I'll try and put some footage in of that. And yeah, half an hour to go. Need to get down to the ticket office and get some tickets for the Touristenfahrten, a couple of laps, and then back for a beer, I think. Oh yeah, here they come, some R8s in formation flying. And then over there, we've got the castle, and we can just see the first couple of corners of the Nordschleife on the other side of the barrier. Mooching through the hotel car park. It's not every day you see a GT2 RS, Mercedes AMG. Can't even tell what that is. Some other amazing Porsche, all lined up in the garage. I'm going to get in my modest little Cayman and we're off. Let's go and do it. Well, they're telling us to go the other way for the Nordschleife, but I'm sure we can get this way too. A bit more picturesque. See a bit more of Nurburg this way, otherwise it's just a dual carriageway. So let's head through. See what we can find. The Motorsport Hotel. That Opel touring car has been on there for years and years. Looks a bit faded now. Here's the BMW test centre on the left. The castle up at the top there. Look at the jam to get in. This is a 5 till 7 session in the early part of October. I guess loads of people arriving after work, but my goodness, just imagine what this would be like at the weekend in the summer. Crazy. Just hanging out in the main car park. Absolutely awesome metal on display. Some very bright Mercedes. Very cool McLaren. All sorts of hot hatches here as well. Super cool place to hang out for the evening. Well, I'm stood at the back of the Nurburgring car park. There's all sorts of cars popping and banging past on the road. Just done my 2 laps. I've forgotten what a brilliant circuit it is. It's so smooth these days. I'm sure it's been re-tarmacked in lots of places since I've been here last. But it flows, it undulates. There's no time to rest at all. And on the second lap, tyres are getting a bit hot, and those fast last sections, definitely a bit of a floaty car at the bit end. So very glad to have done 2 laps. Had a great time. They were actually two of the clearest laps I've ever done at the Nurburgring. There was one poor soul who'd brought out the yellow flag, but yeah, two super enjoyable flags. And I'm gonna enjoy the sunset, watch the cool traffic buzzing around here, and sign off for the night. Off we go. Go and have fun, guys. A beautiful machine that is. GT3 RS with the Manti kit on it. Love it. So just by way of some public service broadcasting, if you haven't been to the ring for a while, the ticket office is now on the other side of the roundabout. And once you've bought your tickets, you can just spin round, straight down there, and into the circuit. Off you go. So I am back at the hotel, the sun's setting, and the Touristenfahrten is just finishing off. Still a couple of minutes left to run. You can see them heading around the back of the castle, the top of the Grand Prix circuit, and then down the hill. What a beautiful evening. Well, it's the next morning, substantially foggier today, and your 8 AM alarm call at the hotel is a test day. For all different kinds of race cars, look like the endurance 24-hour style tin top category. Very, very foggy though. They're committed to the cause going around in this weather. I guess in the Eiffel Mountains, you just crack on with it when it's like this. Well, I'm sad to say that my stay at the Dorint is coming to an end. What a brilliant hotel for petrolheads. It's been so nice to come back after a number of years, 12 years. I never did work it out properly. It's so cool. You can absolutely smell the brakes and the rubber all the way up here on the 3rd floor. Proper petrolhead Nirvana. Time to head to see my friends at Stuttgart. Quick trip to the ring, done.